ROXKOUTT KASHH, and I'm checking in with Unplugged.
We the ones who drop your fucking mans, make you go pick them up. We the ones who make y'all go click up. I know y'all tired of dying.
Alright, man, so first things first, we want to go ahead and start off with just tell us where you're from.
Man, I'm from Orangeburg, South Carolina. Straight out from
Orangeburg, okay.
Yeah.
And have you always lived in Orangeburg, or?
Nah, I was always back and forth from Orangeburg, Florida, New York.
Florida?
Shit, yeah.
What?
Yeah. St. Petersburg.
So I think that's where Rod Way's from, right?
Hell yeah. Shit, his high school and my high school right there by each other. Him, he from there, goddamn Project Youngin. Shit. It's cool.
A lot of talent coming over there.
Hey.
So tell us, but you mainly from Orangeburg, right?
Yeah.
So tell us what it's like where you're from, because there's a lot of artists in the Met and Columbia, and I know a lot of them, but how is it trying to be an artist in Orangeburg? Because Orangeburg is not as big of a market. You got the 2 colleges out there, and then that's pretty much it.
Man, that shit hell. I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit hell. Like, it's like, how can I put it? It's like when you first do it, of course, motherfuckers be hating and shit like that, cause like Orangeburg is like a whole bunch of crabs in the bucket. Like, they don't want to see the next one going up, shit like that. But I like to not. As soon as they see you going up and shit like that, that's when they try to focus you and start supporting you. So it just kind of like that.
Okay. And one of the main acts coming out of Orangeburg right now is PG. Would you say that kind of motivated you to do music, or would you say you had already started? Like, you already jumped out the porch with this shit?
I like to not. No, I always knew how to rap, but I wouldn't say he motivated me. Shit.
Okay.
Goddamn, when he started rapping, shit, I done made a song before just bullshitting around. Like, shit, we done made a song before bullshitting around. Back then we was young and shit like that, but I ain't never really wanted to rap.
Okay.
I ain't never had one to do the shit. For real.
Now, one trend I see in a lot of artists, especially male artists, is they can rap, but they can also do something like in school, like with PG, he can rap, but he can ball too. Like, was it just straight up rap?
Orangeburg make ballers. Man, I used to play ball too.
Football, basketball,
and ran track, but I couldn't never stay in school. Man, it wasn't a year. I swear to God, it wasn't a year since my 6th grade year that I actually had a whole year. Now, every year from my 6th grade, I was getting kicked out. They ain't fuck with me at all. Like, I was too black for them. They ain't fuck with me. I'm glad they ain't fuck with me.
Alright, and if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 23.
23.
Yeah.
So with coming from Orangeburg, kind of a rural place, you know, like you said, they make a lot of ballers. What was your inspiration to start rapping? You could have easily been like, you know what, I'm taking this ball shit to the next level. I'm going to the NFL. I'm going to the NBA.
I ain't never had that type of dream. Like,
no.
I wouldn't say that. Like, I ain't never had a dream like go to NBA. Everybody, like, you young, you black, shit, everybody want to go in the NBA, NFL. But I used to think that, but then that wasn't no shit I was just trying to stick to. Like, I already knew I wasn't gonna be a dude if I couldn't stay in school. So, shit, be real shit. Goddamn. Shit that really influenced me was always the gangster movies and just being around my uncles. Like, that was just gangster shit. I like being around gangster shit. That was shit that just caught my eye. Like, before being a basketball player, I probably would've said, fuck it, I'd rather be like the next goddamn Al Pacino or one of them motherfuckers, some shit like that. Like, have a whole cartel or some shit. That's the type of shit I probably going. But
now, did you always pursue rapping? Like, did you start rapping and just like straight up, you never took a break? Because some artists, they'll start and they'll take a break and they'll jump back in. Like, what was it like? You just straight up, like, you fully went into it and you never stopped, or you took a break? Because, I mean, life happens.
Yeah. This happened. Last year was my full year rapping. I did all this shit in a year. Like, I made my first song this 2019. I made my first song in 2019. Motherfuckers fucking with it. Then I ended up doing a song tied in. Like, that's my nigga. For real. And that shit is like, me and Kountupwithdak going there. That bitch a freestyle some shit. He the one got me freestyling shit. I don't even be writing songs no more. Like, shit, that bitch go in there, spit off some hard ass shit. You be like, oh, yeah, you about to go in there. Go ahead. Look, nigga, you could at least tell me some shit. Like, shit, let me write some shit. Man, that nigga put you right on the spot. I just learned how to do that shit.
He ain't give you no warning, no heads up, or nothing.
Man, look, I'm talking about.
He threw you in there and said, swim.
I'm glad. The first song wasn't like that though. The first song I actually sent him the shit. He did it. Like, oh yeah, that shit hard. But the second song we did, I know, like when we did that song, Booted Up, I probably got locked up 3 weeks after. I got locked up 3 weeks afterwards. I've been locked up for like 4 or 5 months and counting. Them folks try to give me 45 years. Got down. So shit, when I came home, I seen all the numbers shit. That shit's almost 100K. So I like, oh yeah, I'm about to do this shit for real. Like, that's the first numbers I really ever seen. So I like, oh yeah, it's over with. I'm about to take this shit and run off. And shit, when I came home, shit, we ended up doing the song, put me around the spot. Oh yeah, I might let ROXKOUTT get on this shot. Look, I ain't got no, about freestyle. What the fuck? Hell no, I ended up doing shit anyway. I came out hard too. And ever since then, I was doing shit ever since.
So I want to talk about that too, because for a lot of artists who may not know, like, your YouTube and your streams, like, that's really where you make a lot of money and different things off of, like, what you're putting out. So, like, what was it like really seeing them numbers? Like, you woke up or you came out, you seen them YouTube numbers, like, because I checked the video today, I think it was at like 100K already. Like, what is it like knowing, like, you can do numbers like that consistently? Because it's not something that you just did one time. It's something that you do on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
With features, without features, like, it really don't matter.
Hell yeah. Goddamn, the first time that shit happened, I was really just hearing about it while I've been locked up. I've been pissed off. Like, I'm sitting in the cell like, damn, bro. Like, my shit doing numbers, and I'm locked up. Like, man, I'm never getting locked back up again. Fuck this shit, this is my last time. Man, just came home and just kept that same mindset. Like, fuck it. Like, I got shit to lose, man, so fuck it. Like, this shit ain't really just about me. Like, that'd be selfish as fuck. Like, I got kids. And on top of that shit, I ain't just rapping just to get myself out. I got my family and my homies, like my brothers. So like shit, I make it, we make it. They make it, I make it. That's how I go.
Teamwork mentality.
Teamwork make the dream work. I'm good.
All right, so to deep dive into a little bit of your history, growing up, who was your favorite rapper as a child? Well, actually, give me a top 3. Like, not like now people like, oh, I got like Lil Baby, I like Lil Durk, but growing up.
I'm gonna have to give it to Boosie. Like, oh God, Boosie was it. Like, Boosie was Boosie was my generation of young boy. Like, when I was growing up, when I was in middle school, we listened to Boosie. And that's when Chief Keef came, I started fucking with him. But I always had like Slim Duncan too. He was with Brick Squad. I had fuck with Slim Duncan.
So let's dive into that, because you said Boosie. And like I said, I always do a lot of research whenever we looking at artists and bring them in. So with that Set It Off, like, remix freestyle, like, how was it? Like, was that something like you always planned on doing? That was something like you heard the beat that in, like, you know what? Let's punch in.
I just had always liked the song, and I thought about it, I like shit. The song that Set It Off was based on the same type of vibe of songs I make, so I like fuck it. I was like shit, fuck it. I'm about to do that shit too. I'm just make a goddamn our generation version of it. Like shit, put on some FAG shit.
All right, so one question we always, ask all our artists when they come in, who in your eyes do you consider as a South Carolina legend? So it could be a new person, it could be an old person, somebody you felt like put on for the Carolinas and they made it or they was gonna make it.
I'm gonna give you two. Kountupwithdak and PG. Those the two. I'm gonna say Kountupwithdak for sure, cause like that nigga just versatile, like. And just me just being around, I done seen this nigga work. Like, the nigga versatile, it ain't really shit this nigga can't do. Like, this nigga fuck around and hit you with some shit, and hard down, just go hard rapping, and switch it up and harmonize that shit. Like, that shit different.
Yeah, cause from what I know, I just see his consistency and as in like just dropping video back to back. Like, I see him drop a video almost every 2 weeks or every week.
I don't really view nobody working harder than him. Like, that nigga just worked too hard, bro. Like, that nigga work ethic crazy. Like,
so is it anybody in the Carolinas that you would like to work with, or any artist you haven't got in contact with or got any work done with yet that you want to get something done? Or it could be artists that you even got stuff on the way with.
I mean, who? I don't know. Like, I really like goddamn just doing songs with just me and my gang. Like really. Like, but if a nigga, like, if it was like a nigga in South Carolina just hit me up like they want to do a song, I'd do the shit. But like, just me just thinking, like, oh, y'all want to do a song with him? Nah, I got my own ways. So I don't be really giving a fuck. Like, cause I ain't got time for nobody to be saying, oh yeah, this nigga put him on, so nah, I ain't with that shit. I do that shit myself.
So do you have like a favorite producer that you go to, or you just go with anybody, or like how?
I go with anybody. Like whatever mood I'm feeling, and if I find that beat, or like most of the time now, shit, niggas just send me beats through my DMs and shit like that, and shit, whatever hard, I just go with it. Like, for real.
Alright, so when you go in the booth and you make a track, and then you come out, you be like, oh, I need to go shoot this tomorrow. So who is one of your favorite videographers that you go to, or somebody
I'm either going No Shake or Shot by Name.
Shot by Name.
Hold
Shot
up.
by Name.
No Shake. No, I'm hitting No Shake up first. Then if No Shake busy, I'm going to Name.
Alright, I'm here first. Name, No Shake. Keep up the good work now. So what is it like performing? Like, I know you've been doing shows lately. I've been looking on your Instagram and stuff. So like, how is it doing shows in your city versus like other cities?
Shows in my city, that shit, I don't really like it. But shows other cities, it's like it be a different love. It's like you can tell the difference between envy and hate versus goddamn like motherfuckers really genuinely like fuck with your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you be surprised when you go out of town and then you hear somebody know your song. You be like, damn, it's this many people knowing my music.
Right.
Like,
It's really Florence for me. Florence fuck with me. I fuck with Florence. Like, I got love for the PD. I fuck with them. I'll do a show on Florence. They gonna rap my shit start to finish. I like that shit. Like, so I'll be high as fuck too. So shit, I don't even gotta rap. Really, they gonna rap the shit for me.
okay, so going back, like I said, we do our research before we come on here and everything. So going back to you being, like, when you got arrested and everything. So how was it when you got out maintaining your rap career, knowing you were on house arrest still?
Man, it was hard as fuck at first, but they ended up giving me a little leeway just cause I was rapping and shit like that. So
you
like,
was able to go to the studio and come back.
Yeah, that was the only time I was able to leave the house. If I was going to the studio, I'm about to shoot a video, I gotta shoot. Like, that was the only 3 reasons. Other than
you
that,
had to like go to the show and go straight back home and shit like that.
I had to let the motherfuckers know what time. I had to put that shit in like advance, like a couple days early, and let them know shit like that. Right, but
so basically, like, you had to plan your days out ahead of time.
Hell yeah, and I'm not a good planner at all, so that shit really was fucking with me.
Cause you know other stuff might just come up or something like that.
I'm more of a last minute person anyway. Like, I already do something last minute versus than planning shit out. Cause that's how I'm planning shit out, I end up doing last minute shit anyway, so that shit don't really got down. I don't like that shit. I just go with the flow. That's how I do it. I just go with the flow.
Alright, so what do you feel like makes you different from other artists in your city?
Ain't nobody sound like me. I don't sound like nobody else. Like shit, motherfuckers know me. I ain't lying. So shit, they just gonna fuck with shit. But I stand out more because I just sound different. Like, can't nobody else say, oh yeah, he sound like such and such, or he sound like him, he sound like him. Even with rappers that's in the industry, I don't sound like nobody. I just sound like myself.
So which one of your songs do you feel like was like which one of your songs do you feel like is your hardest song, and which one of your songs do you think like this is the song that everybody fuck with?
The song that everybody fuck with, that I feel like is not my hardest for real, is, I'd say Problem Child. Like, Problem Child not my hardest song, but that's the song that everybody fuck with, so it just turned me up. You know what I'm saying?
So which song do you think is your hardest song?
Shit, I had to say either FSG, the one I just recently dropped, We The Ones, or it had to be goddamn Rockstar, Dead Crazies, or goddamn New Pack.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, so
like, I don't know, bro. Like, it be hard. Like, I be feeling like every song I make is harder than the next one. Like, it's really difficult for me. Like, I can make a song today and just say fuck all the old songs. Alright, that's just how that shit be. Like it seems like everything else be harder. Like every song I make just be harder than the last song.
So feel like you just getting better and better.
I'm good.
Now, as far as studios, do you prefer to record at home or you prefer to go to an actual studio?
I'm going to the studio. If I try to record at home, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Cause my little brother and my little sister aggravate me as fuck. I would not be able to do it. Hey, I just got down and go to the studio.
Alright, so what's your status right now? Are you signed, independent, or like how's that going?
I'm very much independent. Like, I ain't signed shit. I really don't want to anyway.
So like, if you could choose any label in the that's in the industry, past or present, which label or which labels do you feel like you think you best fit for, or would you want to sign to?
I would say, let me think.
It could be an old label like Death Row, Bad Boy, Rock Nation. Well, back then it was Rockefeller, which is Rock Nation now. Or it could be a new label like $1 Billion Baby, 1017, anything like that.
I would say goddamn either 1017 or Bugatti or QC. Like, just them three. Right. Maybe them three. CMG, QC, or 1017. That's it. Them boys get money over there. That's the type of shit I like. Money. So. And then everybody that go through them three is always gonna win. Regardless.
Alright, so this is something we do ask all our artists that come on the show. You don't have to answer. But what's the feature price like for ROXKOUTT?
500.
500 for a feature?
Yeah.
So if the feature
then,
500,
like,
how much for the show?
Same. 500. I want 500 all the way out.
So now a lot of artists be like, well, I paid for the feature. Can you be in the video too?
So is it like extra charges for that, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know I look into a lot of things, and I know in the industry.
It depends though. If I really like that song.
Well, if you really fuck with that person.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know in the industry, something that I didn't know after looking into it, I know in the industry, once you pay for a feature, it's not guaranteed that the feature artist has to show up for that video shoot.
It ain't.
And a lot of people be thinking, oh, well, I just paid you whoop for the feature. They don't come with the video shoot, which you don't have to do it, but something I researched up.
Bro, you gonna have to pay extra for that shit. Like, bro, I thought the same thing until that shit happened to me, and I was like, oh shit, I ain't know. So I like, fuck it, we did it. But I don't like I feel like